Hello, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Also, welcome to my first video in what may be a lengthy series of videos, depending on viewers and questions and whatnot. But this is going to be over the Kerbal Space Program game. Now, this is a space slash flying simulator game. You can fly to different planets and moons and land on them and harvest resources from them. Um, it is a fun game. I downloaded it back in 2013 when it was still in beta version. I think I only paid like $5 for the game whenever it came out. Uh, but, anyways, let's get right up to it. And this is just going to be kind of an introductory on how to build a simple rocket. It's really not that hard. All you have to do is know how to build one. So that's what I'll be teaching you how to do. So let's name this YouTube. And we're going to change it to the sandbox mode. And we're also going to make the flag NASA because I am an American. And start. Now, when you first open up the game, it takes it a little while to load. And this ain't the opening of the game. The opening of the game was back whenever we first started. Depending on how much stuff you've downloaded into the game, different mods and whatnot, just depends on how long it takes it to load. Because it actually sets and loads everything up when you open the game. Now, what I went into is the... oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. I'll tell you the name of it here in just a second. I went into the vehicle assembly building. Each one of these you can click on and go to, but we're not worried about any of that. All we're worried about is a vehicle assembly building. This is where we build our rockets. Now, rockets are built in stages, so you have to keep in mind, whatever the last thing you want to happen in flight needs to be the first thing you place. So, of course, we need a command pod. We have a command pod. Now we need a parachute because our command pod needs to be able to land safely. So let's put a parachute on the top here. Now we need a fuel tank. Well, we're going to make this a staging rocket, so we're going to attach a decoupler to get rid of extra weight. Then we'll add a fuel tank. And then we will add an engine. And this engine here is one that I went in and modded in the specs, which I will put a video out on how to do so. If anyone is interested, just comment and I'll create a video on how to mod and create your own fuel. Like if you wanted to make an engine run on moonshine and whiskey and beer or anything, you can make it run on it. And I'll show you how to do that. Just comment and let me know you're interested. So we have our simple rocket built, and it won't last long, but it'll last long enough. So we'll click launch. Now, on the main screen here, in the middle of the screen, at the bottom, we have our nav ball. It's our compass. It is a ball because we're flying pretty much everywhere. So, the bottom of it is orange, the top of it is blue. Over here you have throttle control. You press shift to increase your throttle. Also You may also press Z to go to max throttle and X to go to minimal throttle. And you always want to start out with max throttle. Now then, you also want to press R and T. That activates RCS and SAS. Now then, to activate our first stage, we press space. And we have liftoff of our very first rocket in Kerbal Space Program. And over here on our left, we see our fuel. And it is indicated with a bar that is decreasing. But if you want to know exactly how much fuel you have, you can go right up here to this icon and hover over it, and it will highlight up and bring this window down. You can see how much oxidizer you have and how much liquid fuel you have. Now you can click on it and it deactivates it, I believe, but we do not want to do that. We want to let this burn off completely. And you can see that we've broken the sound barrier because of the way the wind is being pushed aside. Now then, I will fast forward in time to reach maximum altitude. Now you can press M to see your angle of trajectory. The very top of the arc is called the apex, and it is slowly coming down, and we will be reaching the apex in a short period of time here. Then we will begin to fall back to Earth. Press M again to go back to your spaceship. Now, I left all that extra weight on and I shouldn't have, but I'm going to go ahead and press spacebar to get rid of all that extra weight. And now I'm going to fast forward as fast as it'll possibly let me fast forward. And we are falling back towards Kerbal, which is the name of the planet. You can see our little space station area right here, and our altimeter up here. As I get closer to Earth and to the ground, I will slow it down so that I do not crash into the ground. And about 800 feet is when the parachute opens if you're falling into water. Where it opens on land, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go ahead and activate the parachute. And you can see it opening up, and it's just slowing me down now. It has not fully opened up. There it is. Now it is fully deployed, and we are slowly approaching the ground level. Kind of speed this up a little bit. And we have touched down. If anyone is interested in learning about how to play this game, just comment, send me a message, or like and subscribe. That'll